Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Front Porch. We're back again on my mom's porch. And today, with me, we have Dale Jackson.
Hello.
We have waited years to get her on this podcast, let me tell you. Dale, I'm so happy you're here.
I'm very excited.
Dale and I were desk buddies for a while at the office, and then she went to pursue a different career path. And
Yes.
we were all very proud of her.
Thank you. Thanks.
Dale, do you want to give everyone a summary of kind of your career path, what it was, and then what you've gone into now?
Okay, so I went to Grand Valley in 2013, the fall of 2013.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think, yeah, the fall of 2013, and I didn't really know 100% what I wanted to do, so I took basically all of my gen eds, and then I crammed in all of my film classes the last 2 years. And when I was at Grand Valley, I kind of started a film club there, and through that film club, I got involved with the UICA doing open projector night. And then right out of school, after I graduated, I met Kevin on the 2 Talking Dog movies we worked on together. I was his camera PA and then second AC. And then he introduced me to Andy at 730 Eddy, and I did contract work for 2 years. And then I got full-time, mostly doing editing and like camera operating. And then I quit in December. I quit in December. I quit in December to go back to school, to go to vet school. So that's what I'm doing now. Is that a good summary?
Yes, that was a great summary. I was laughing because I only know it's December because of that SpongeBob meme I made.
Oh, yeah.
Where it was me holding your empty fern chair on December 17th when you left.
Do you still using my fern chair,
Yes,
right?
I still have your fern chair. I still have your
R.A.P.
desk.
Bree.
Did you always have an interest in vet school?
Well, so my dad is a vet, so I grew up in the practice. Like, I was a very weird kid because my dad is also weird, and like I was around animals and like blood and tumors all day. I thought it was very normal. And then I didn't even think about it as a career, like past elementary school. I was like, I think I kind of took it for granted. I was like, it's always going to be in my family, so like I don't have to pursue it. So I was like, I will try film. I like art, and I was in theater in high school, so I was like, I'll try film. And I was mostly doing tech crew, so it was like behind the scenes. So I think like the 4.5 years doing film, I liked it, but I knew something was off because working at 730 Eddy, all of you guys are like so talented and very like passionate about what you do. And I would look at like Austin or Nick, and they'd be like geeking out over some like film update or like news camera, and I was like, I don't care. Like, I don't care at all about like the technical aspects of it. And I feel like something in my head, like the itch wasn't being scratched. And I don't know. I like animals a lot, so I was like,
I mean,
I'll give this a shot. So yeah.
Who doesn't like animals?
Right? I know.
It's good that you not only did you realize that and you became self-aware of it, but you were willing to just kind of move on.
It's not like I have much to lose. Like, I'm not a single parent who has to like take care of a kid, or like I have insane support systems, and like my dad's a vet, so that's just like I already have it so easy to like do this. So I don't look at it as like it's a like courageous thing to do. Like, I don't know. I just did it. So
I mean, I think it is. It can be scary being like, I'm gonna learn this. Like, I'm gonna make the conscious decision to spend time and money learning this. And
yes.
you realize you're like, I don't actually want to do this. That can be defeating to a lot of people.
Sure, and like I still feel like, oh my god, did I just like fail at film? Or I don't know how to phrase it, but did I fail like pursuing this? But then I think about aspects of my personality and like they just don't necessarily mesh with film. Like I'm a homebody. I don't necessarily like to travel a lot. I'm too old for that. So
yeah, like you've deserved better than that.
I'm too old for it. And
you've done plenty enough to have something.
I will say, like, from doing the dog movies to more commercial work, you get treated so much better on commercial gigs. Those dog movies they were just like abuse was like hurled at all the crew. It was insane.
Which is ridiculous because it's like you're working on a talking dog.
It's a straight to DVD dog movie. So, but yeah, I don't know.
The ego on some people.
I know, but it brought Kevin and I together, so
exactly,
it was worth it.
And we had that awesome road trip.
Dude, that was the best road trip.
The Detroit one is okay.
That was okay.
Up north.
Kick ass. Yeah.
We got a BMW.
Yeah.
Free upgrade. Was the way they put it, even though that's not the kind of car we needed at all.
It hardly fit what we needed.
We didn't really get it. I think it's sport mode.
Sport mode. I drove in eco mode. He drove in sport mode.
I like to go fast. She liked to go green.
Yeah. The UP is gorgeous.
Oh my god, yeah. It was like raining the entire time we were up there. We had lo-fi music going.
It was amazing.
It's so good. That was like the catalyst for like you and I.
Oh, yeah.
Just being
That was a great
friends.
trip. Yeah. And like that was like sorry, I don't like bees. That was like the hardest decision I had to make was like I love working with my coworkers so much. Like I miss working with you guys a lot, but then I was like I can't stay in a field where I'm not super passionate about it anymore just because I love to work with the people I work with, which was difficult, but I still get to see you guys. So it worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And opposite end of the spectrum, we obviously didn't like when you left because we were like, we all love Dale. But we love you so much that we would rather you be happy with what you're doing than staying like for our sakes.
Oh, that means a lot. Yeah.
Type thing.
And like Andy was super supportive about me leaving. Like all of you were so nice about me leaving that it was like it wasn't necessarily scary to leave either because he's like you always have a place here with us. So it's like I have so many like support systems in place in case something doesn't work out. So yeah.
Was there a favorite trip or like yeah, I'll do trip. Was there a favorite trip that you went on? It could be a road trip.
Absolutely. I have two. I'm gonna burp.
Please don't.
Sorry, I burped. I have two favorite road trips. The one being us going to the UP.
Yep.
That was just awesome.
That was
peak beauty.
Yeah, I was like, this is everything I wanted to be.
Dude, it was awesome. And then the next one was going to Colorado with Liberty and Nick and Austin, like everybody, Donnie, even David, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, not David.
David, you don't watch this,
David,
do you?
But that definitely was a really great trip because I got to hang out with all of you guys in Colorado. It was awesome.
That was a good bonding.
It was a good bonding trip.
Bonding trip.
Yeah.
For sure.
The arcade was awesome. That was a lit time.
Yeah. Anytime we went to Coyote Ugly. Was,
hell yeah.
Go to Coyote Ugly.
If you take one thing away from this podcast, go to Coyote Ugly. Support our ladies there. Get up on the bar. And be respectful.
And if you're a man, don't get up on the bar.
Don't. You're not welcome there.
You don't belong there.
But
you're the ugly coyotes.
And that's that. Okay.
So Dale.
Yes.
If you could work in any profession
Hmm.
ever,
Right.
what would it be?
Well, when I was a young lady, I
Okay.
was like, I really like film, so I want to work on film sets all the time. But then I found out I have a decrepit old woman body and I break really easily. And I hurt a lot. So film
Okay.
sets aren't really for me, in that aspect. Um, but I think out of any occupation or like field of work I
Yeah.
could work in.
And literally anything. You could be like, I want to be a dinosaur. You'd be like, sure.
um I mean, I don't I mean, I want to be a vet. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
That's the field I
good.
would like to work in right now. Yes. Yes.
So you would eventually want to be like the vet.
Yes.
Like you want people to walk in and be like, I'm here to see the vet, and then you walk out and you're like,
yeah,
I'm
I'd
right
be
here.
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be like, hey, what's up? Well, it'd be kind of confusing because my dad is also a vet, so it'd be
Right.
two Dr. Jacksons. Who's who? Would I be Dr. Jackson Jr.?
Dr. Junior Jackson?
Dr. Dale? Dr.
You could come out like on his back. You'd be like, we're here.
Like Ratatouille.
We're here to see your patient.
Ratatouilleing him.
Yeah. Full on there.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Backing up,
Yeah.
saying you have a decrepit old woman body. You're
Yeah.
getting pretty strong.
I
for a
I
minute
was
there.
making like a lot of gains. Like I
Yeah.
was so happy about like the muscle I was getting in my legs and arms just from the sheer amount of equipment that we had to haul around. But I also hated it so much. I
It's
hate
hard.
doing it.
Like it is hard.
It's
yeah.
really hard. And I'm also not very coordinated, which Dane knows all too well. I'm a pretty clumsy person when it comes to big gear. So
Dane stopped sipping his Oberon because he had to think about that. For a sec.
I hurt myself a lot too, just like as many nicks as I got on my hands and a lot. I did though. I could lift that. Dude, AstroKit, I could throw that light. I couldn't pick up the case, but I could put the light panel up on the sky
Yeah,
panel. I could put
yeah.
it up on the thing, and I was so proud of myself. I like enjoyed putting the sky panel together because I was like, I physically can do it. So,
I remember there was
yeah.
there was like a 3-week period, and I wasn't on as many shoots with you. But the next shoot we had together, all of a sudden you were just like tossing
Dude,
everything around.
It's great.
I was like, what happened? What kind of water have you been drinking?
It's that mineral water. But now I'm just soft again. So
No, probably hauling around like
dogs.
big dogs.
Well, there was this Mastiff came in yesterday. We had to put him on an x-ray table. He was 167 pounds.
Oh my god!
His name was Diesel.
What kind of mastiff was it?
Big.
Tibetan?
I don't know. No, he wasn't super furry. He was like a tortoiseshell kind of
Oh.
coat. His name was Diesel. He hurt his leg.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Old.
No, okay.
It's kind of sad. He's old.
Do you have a favorite animal you've worked on? Like what animals do you typically help with?
Mostly cats and dogs. We get the odd bird.
Mhm.
My dad did surgery on a chicken because the chicken was a pet. Like it was a pet to someone, so it wasn't just like a farm
Got it.
animal. But I have a soft spot for cats. I think they get misrepresented a lot. They don't get enough credit. I like cats. I love dogs too, obviously, but I got a soft spot for cats.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fading well said.
I don't know.
I know so much about you.
I don't know.
What do you? Well, we haven't covered this yet. So outside of film and vet work and
Right.
whatnot, what do you like to do in your spare time? Like, what are your interests?
Well, I think film will always be a part of my interest and hobby, like no matter what. Like I always enjoy watching film, like making experimental films. I like doing that in school and I still like to do it. But I like to read. I like to go on walks. I like crafting. I'm a very crafty lady.
Yes, sure.
So, I like to watch people play video games. Like I will watch
Yep.
my roommate play video games, but I myself am too bad to play them. So it's not fun. I don't know. I feel so old and boring. I don't do much.
You're not old and boring.
I don't do much.
I was gonna cycling back to the like film still being a part of you. I think that's really important.
Yes. I hopefully it's like the open projector night has been kind of in the ether since COVID happened, but we're still talking about getting it together. I'm not sure where. I have an idea of where it might be, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But I still enjoy like watching films, and I love to talk about films. So, and I love art just in general. So it's always gonna be a part of me. But I think when I made my hobby into a career, it didn't really mesh as well as I wanted it to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, it's good that you recognized it and you handled it.
Right.
Instead of like, oh, I'll probably get over it, and then you made it worse.
Well, I'm like older now. I'm not super old. Like, I'm not super old, but I'm almost 27, Dane.
You're 2 years older than I am.
So, well, like, I don't know. When I envision myself being old, I want to have certain things when I'm old. Like,
yeah,
you know, just feel like I think a lot of people when COVID hit started to reassess like what was important to them, and I'm no exception to that. So, yeah.
I know a lot of people. Oddly, a lot of them are from New York that went to school for film or theater or acting.
Right.
And it was just such a gruesome, like,
it's hard,
like soul-shattering process.
Yeah.
Like, I just want nothing to do with it anymore.
It's really hard.
And they just had to rebuild themselves after that.
Yeah, it's not an easy field. If you're looking to do that sort of thing, but I still suggest people go into the field. Obviously, like if you want to do it, do it. You don't necessarily have to go to school for it either.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you do you.
You do you.
You do you, sis. Yeah. What horse-sized animal would you be? If you could be any animal, horse-sized, what would you be?
Is this disregarding that question where it's if you could scale up any
No,
animal?
just like what would you personally, if you could like pick a...
If it was a horse-sized animal, just as it is.
But you could also like be like a duck that's horse-sized.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we are...
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Okay.
but you would also become this animal.
If I could be any animal, horse. I'd want to be like a dog, like a big dog.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like a legendary Pokemon.
That matches your energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a German. Simone described me as a German Shepherd. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Not a golden retriever, but I'm a German Shepherd.
German Shepherds are great. They're
Yeah.
wicked smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a question from Liberty
Okay.
because I didn't think about it, and it's very important. And thank you for coming up with it. So, you transitioning out of film, going into vet practice, you went back to school.
Yes.
How has that transition been for you?
I was pretty nervous leading up to the first day. I hadn't been out of school for that long, like only like 4.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I still felt very old going. So I went in and it felt like really no time had passed at all. I had to kind of get back into the studying time management area, but I feel more confident going now that I've already have a degree.
Yeah.
So I like feel very comfortable going to school. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, this can't be worse.
I was like, I've done worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've only survived it however many years.
Right.
You've
Yeah.
gone to school.
Like I've done this before. I probably can do it again.
Yeah. I've always
Yeah.
wondered about that because I've always thought about like getting a master's degree
Yeah, and
or
like
something.
thought about like a master's in film. I think it would be kind of the same, not the same, but it would be a lot of work.
It's like a little bit more intense.
And more intense, but like the same mindset of like, I've done this before.
Yeah, it's like I would know it, and I would
Yeah.
just have to get it done.
Yeah, it's just kind of, you got to do it, and then that's it.
That's a good question.
Good job, Liberty.
Thanks, Liberty.
Love
Love you too.
I don't know. Well, I have an idea of what I want it to look like. I want to go to school. Hopefully I get accepted into a vet school. It's very competitive. Wherever I go, cool. Get out, and I'd probably start working with my dad, and then I'd take over. So that's like the plan right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna follow this path wherever it goes. Yeah. What?
That is the coolest thing I've heard all week.
You're lying.
Nope.
But this also means that if any of you get a pet, you have to bring it to me. So otherwise I will disown all of you. I'll make it worth your time. I'll give you a discount. There we go. 5 minutes.
You want to see Archie?
I do. I love Archie. He's such a good cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring him in.
Good. Thank God.
Archie.
Archie.
Mr. Man.
I'm
That's how I talk to my cat.
I'm just glad you have a cat
before
voice.
I beat him up.
Because I have so many cat voices for my cats. I will not do them for you, but
I wasn't going to ask, but
Okay.
now you kind of tempted me.
no.
Well, I'm not going to ask you.
Okay,
You don't have to
thanks.
do it.
I'll tell you off of camera.
Yeah.
But
Archie doesn't have like his voice. Like I talk to him in a voice. but-
Oh, I see. I talk for my cats in this very specific voice. Like they all have their own very unique personalities that I have constructed for them.
I think Archie's language is too ancient that I can't.
That is true. He's a shadow being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He dwells in the darkness.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your favorite kind of cat?
Any kind of cat.
Any kind?
I don't have
You don't have like a favorite type?
old, nice. Like no, it doesn't. Old cats. I like old cats. Yeah, they got character. They got
They got a little bit of spice.
They got like spice. They're like aged wine barrel whiskey. however you make alcohol.
You got a few looks from that
Yeah.
one.
I don't know any cat. I'm not picky.
Oh, you said you had a question you wanted to ask me, and then we
Oh,
had
yes.
a second.
What are some invaluable skills that you think you've picked up from this field? You know, that could transfer to any field.
This is something Tyler Grimm had touched on, and I brought it up a lot because it has resonated with me because I've always thought the same thing. If I didn't go to college, and if I didn't make half the connections I have made because of college,
Sure.
I still would have gotten a job in the field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe it wouldn't have been here. Maybe
Right.
I wouldn't be like in as good of a position as I am now. But I still would have gotten into the field no problem, simply because I get along with people and people like working with me.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's like a huge thing too. Doesn't even matter if you're technically good at
Right.
people are going to pick the person that gets along with everyone, who's good to be around, this instead of like some intolerable person who's technically good. Yeah.
And that was something my old restaurant job had taught me. And great restaurant, Crazy Horse.
Crazy Horse. Where is it
Shout
located?
Located on Lakewood Boulevard.
In what
near
city?
Near the beach, Holland,
Michigan. Crazy Horse in
Lakewood
Holland.
Boulevard. By a Sam's Club.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, if you want to. I miss all of you. But I think like a year after they had hired me, they were like, "We never hired you because of your experience or, because of your resume. We just hired you because we liked you as a person.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't care if you couldn't do anything.
Right.
Like, we would have taught you, and we just wanted to have you around."
Absolutely.
And that work environment was so much better off because of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because we all like going to work because we all like being around each other.
That makes such a huge difference. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And I found that even though this field gets really difficult and really challenging at times and it can
Yeah.
wear you out,
Absolutely.
you want to keep doing it because you like the people that you do it with.
Yeah, that's why it made so hard for me to leave. I didn't want to leave because I like to work with you guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I absolutely agree. 100%.
So regarding both film and vet practice, are there any invaluable skills that you picked up? Could be the same thing.
I think definitely from film it was adaptability and like learning how to work with people is huge. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, being able to get along with people and like work in a positive environment with your coworkers is so important. And like being able to communicate what you need or anything is so important. And like, I don't know, I feel like film also helped me like organize my thoughts a little bit if I wanted to like, because I'm thinking about editing. Like just the way you think about things, you try to think of the most efficient way to do something. And then once you start doing that, it's just like, I don't know, a practice of trying to be efficient. I don't know.
No, you got
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, this is definitely
People skills are huge.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because you will never know sometimes you'll never know who you're working with until the day of.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay.
And then you never want to be that person that's like, I don't really want to work with them. They're so negative. Like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's not fun to work around. So, yeah.
Yeah. Great answer.
Good answer, Ethan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So before we close out,
yes,
there is one more thing I would like to ask you. What have you been watching?
Well, I've been watching some TV shows. I just started The Righteous Gemstones. Pretty stellar show. I'm really lacking on my movies.
I have two.
But I did see Everything Everywhere All at Once, and that was awesome. But I feel like I finished a show that I was watching. Give me a second. I'm always watching weird horror movies from the 80s.
Yeah.
Dane, have you seen Brain Damage?
Peter Jackson.
No, but that's also an amazing movie. I think that's Living Dead. I think that's what. Brain Damage, I don't think is Peter Jackson. There's also Basket Case, which is the same guy who did Brain Damage. But those are wild rides.
I've seen Basket Case. I haven't seen Brain Damage.
Brain Damage was the first movie I watched of this dude. I was like, my jaw was on the ground. It was insane. I don't know how to. There's like a little I don't know what. There's this little like worm who lives in this dude's body who needs to eat brains to live. So this dude has to go around killing to live. Not very PG, but I'm guessing you're gonna cut me talking about Brain Damage out. So,
well, when you do this, we'll put like subtitles that say something really kid friendly.
Yes, but
like macaroni.
Just eat macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mostly like old movies I've been watching.
Okay.
I did buy some Criterion, though.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it on sale, or were you like, I'm gonna splurge?
No, actually, I think the last Criterion I bought, I was also with you when I bought them. So, and Liberty.
Oh yeah, during Christmas time.
During Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't sale.
I've been watching those, so.
Yeah, I haven't watched mine yet.
That's okay.
And now that you say you've done it, now I'm like, I probably.
Just one night, pop it in.
I have Stalker.
That's a good one.
Videodrome,
I haven't seen that.
and Come and See.
I haven't seen that one either.
I'm afraid to watch that one.
Good. Yeah.
I've been watching Stranger Things.
Okay, so I rewatched the first 3 seasons because it had been so long since I've seen them. So I rewatched the first 3 seasons, and I will now watch the 4th.
That's good.
That's what I was watching, is rewatching the show I've already seen before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a hobby.
I am on halfway through season 4, what is out right now. They're releasing the other 2 episodes in July.
They didn't release all of it?
No. Because the last episode is 2.5 hours.
Shit, okay. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, that's just a full-blown movie.
Oh, I also started watching Our Flag Means Death, which is a pirate show with Taika Waititi, plays Blackbeard, and the guy he works with a lot, I think his name is Reese. He's in a lot of Taika movies and like What We Do in the Shadows and stuff, but he plays like a dandy pirate captain, and it's kind of like maybe like a little like they fall in love, maybe, I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to it.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's like 20-minute episodes. Yeah, that's cute. I don't.
Oh yeah, I said I was watching Stranger Things.
Yes.
I started a Mobile Suit Gundam anime.
Oh.
Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Did you? I have to ask you a question. Did you watch Berserk lately?
Yeah, I finished Berserk.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I didn't
that
know
makes
you
a
were
lot of
watching
sense?
it, but then when you started talking to me about Berserk, I was like, he must be watching this right now.
Yeah, I told you I was watching it.
When?
I don't know. It was some night I was streaming Dark Souls for you.
Maybe you did then. But yes, Berserk is great.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Berserk
did
is an
finish
amazing animated TV show.
Don't talk to Dane. Dane, if you ever watch it, the 1990s version.
Yeah, that's the one you want.
That's
the one you want.
Not the mid 2010s.
We love Guts.
CGI weird
We
one.
love Guts theme.
Yep. Love Guts theme.
Yeah, we do.
Discover Weekly on Spotify recommended a Guts theme lo-fi remix to me the other day.
Can you link me to that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's pretty good.
So when I've been reading my books, I have been listening to a Spotify playlist called Music for Plants. If you need like ambient type of like upbeat type of music, but it's like very calm, Music for Plants on Spotify. It's a pink background with a green plant.
We should play
7
that
hours long.
for our Vine in the office.
It's great.
That thing would.
I read a whole book to that music soundtrack. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I've been slowly working my way through Hannibal.
Good.
I haven't
Such
finished
an
it,
underrated
but
show.
So good.
Have you seen Hannibal? Isn't it gorgeous? It's like a gorgeous show. What's his name?
Come on, no. What's his name?
Hold on. Mads Mikkelsen. And then, what's his name? He's married to that one lady.
Yeah.
Weirdly looks like my brother, so I get creeped out when I look at him, but, I don't know his name.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. What's his Graham? Will Graham.
Yeah, Will.
Whoever plays Will.
The dog guy.
Yeah. Huh? Hugh Dancy. Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Yes.
Hugh Dancy.
Yeah, Hugh.
Sounds like an Animal Crossing villager.
I'd love to have Animal Crossing.
I'm Hugh Dancy.
I haven't been on Animal Crossing in like a year.
My villagers are dead.
But yeah.
The island's economy has crashed.
It's a few.
On that happy note, I think we have reached our time limit.
I hope you got something.
Did
we get stuff?
Did we get something?
Yeah.
Donnie just hit record.
No. Hi, I'm Dale.
Dale, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I have been so excited to be on the podcast since I heard it was happening when I was leaving. So, yeah, I'm very excited to be here.
We love seeing you so much.
Oh my gosh. I love seeing all of you. Yes. I'm very excited
Yeah.
to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with that, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out any past episodes you haven't watched. We did a pretty cool 4th of July special. And if that comes out before or after this, I don't know.
You didn't hear about
Either
it.
way, watch it. Other than that, get off my mom's porch, please.
Oh.